Welcome back, everybody. Jaysin Static with another episode of the interview series. I am Jaysin Static. You, sir, are
the king of thrash, the headlock honcho, the maestro of meat, the conductor of pain, Jaysin Poole, baby.
Jaysin Poole, baby. How long have you been in the wrestling business?
Let's see, I believe this coming November will mark my 2-year anniversary.
Okay.
My 2-year anniversary of being a full-time professional wrestler.
All right, man. You've seen a couple of these, I think. I've got 2 questions for you. Are you ready?
Hell yes.
All right. Is independent wrestling a more advantageous route for wrestlers looking to generate income in the sport compared to signing with one of the bigger companies?
It's an interesting question. I think, honestly, it really depends on the person. If you're a hustler that can go out there and get your dates and sell your merch and make a name for yourself, then you could stay out of the big companies and make a pretty damn good living just selling yourself out there. But there is, of course, you know, the security that comes with a big contract. So it's not that secure. It's, you know, at least you know a little bit more what kind of money's coming your way every month. I think personally, I'm going to go the indie route. I'm going to make a name for myself in St. Louis, and then I'm going to make a name for myself in Chicago, and Iowa, and Minnesota, and I'm just going to spread out from there until every city is a Jaysin Poole city. Now,
you say that you're going to be a Jaysin Poole, and you're going to make all these cities Jaysin Poole cities. How are you actually going to do that? You said you got to get out there, sell yourself, sell your merch, you know, get bigger. How exactly do you do something like that as an indie wrestler?
You got to make the towns. You got to make the drives and make the towns and show your face. You got to find shows that are big, shows that are good. Get yourself there, get in front of the people, make an impact where there are people, and then sell yourself to those people. With me, it's easy because I'm very handsome, I'm very charming, very charismatic. So once I get a microphone or I just get in front of a crowd, they just fall in love with me. So for me personally, I just need to get on the show, and then I'll take that crowd.
Now, when you say that, how do you use social media? Because I know social media is a big part of indie wrestling nowadays. You know, you got Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikToks, and all of that stuff. Do you utilize any of that stuff?
Oh, absolutely. You have to. If you don't, you're a caveman. You got to be on the TikToks, the Instagrams, the whatever other things. I don't know. I'm old, so I don't know all the new stuff. Probably find like a cool hip kid to tell you what the hot social media app is. Get on that, post some stuff. Preferably, you know, I do short videos because people are not very bright and they have short attention spans. So condense everything, talk fast, be cool, move a lot, be energetic and wild, and they'll love you. I'm sure of it.
All right, man. Great first question. Perfect. Jaysin Poole, the maestro of meat, the headlock honcho, the handsomest man in professional wrestling today.
That's true.
Are you ready for the second question?
Let's do it.
All right, man. What has been the most memorable moment in your professional wrestling career, whether it's in the ring or on the road so far?
Shoot. So far, it was honestly one of my second ever professional wrestling match. Well, that opportunity was given to me at St. Louis Anarchy, which I and many others believe is one of the top companies in the world. Where a lot of great, fantastic wrestlers go every show and try to make their names. And I was given an opportunity very early on because I showed up, put in the work, showed my face, talked to the people, did the things you're supposed to do. And I got that opportunity probably a little too early in my career. I was not at the level I would like to be when I had that match. But it's a constant reminder of you have to constantly be ready. Because who knows when the hell you're going to get that opportunity. And if you screw it up, then you screwed it up and maybe there won't be another one. Luckily, I've had a few more shots. None of them went my way. But the most memorable moment of my career to come will be when Jaysin Poole, the headlock honcho, takes Sean Valiant and smashes his face through every single wall of this venue. Now, that is the moment.
Now, what is the deal with you and Sean Valiant? Why don't you like Sean Valiant?
To be honest, I had no idea who Sean Valiant was. I had never heard of Sean Valiant. I had never met Sean Valiant. And then after Douglas O'Shea and some other jerks had jumped me and screwed me out of another victory, here comes this clown out of the audience attacking me, yelling some crap about how I'm not a real wrestler, which is a line of BS that goes around this city.
I mean, you're the best wrestler, right?
I'm the best damn wrestler that this company has. I'm the best damn wrestler in Illinois Elite.
And the best talker.
The best talker, the best looking. I got the coolest band, the best hat. I mean, I sell the most
look at
tickets
that
in
hat.
this face. Look at that hat. I look cool in this hat. Most people can't pull these off.
Right.
And I think that's probably like, that has something to do with why Sean doesn't like me, because Sean couldn't pull a hat off like this.
Is that another thing that's memorable to you? Is that
him attacking me?
Yes.
I mean, you know, it made me mad. It's angered me. I've been screwing with him for months because of it, but I wouldn't say it was that memorable because, you know, Sean Valiant's just not that memorable.
Oh, wow.
And once,
oh, come on, man.
Once I end his IEW career on October 12th, because that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to beat him in a last man standing match. I'm going to destroy him in a last man standing match.
Oh, man.
I am going to bring every bit of thrashing madness that pumps through these heavy metal maniac veins, and I am going to rip him limb from limb. I'm going to smash him on cars in the parking lot.
Well, I mean, if you rip him limb from limb, you're probably going to end up in jail.
I mean, if he signs the contract for, you know, a last man standing no disqualification match, I feel like as long as I don't shoot him or something, I should be good, right?
I mean, but you got a hat. I mean, you also have the weaponry.
That's true. That's true. And I'll bring every weapon that I got, and Sean can bring some too, because frankly, I'm not worried about Sean. There is literally no way Sean Valiant can beat Justin Poole. No way that it could happen. I am so confident that I am going to destroy him that I'll put my hat on the line if I have to.
Oh,
I
man.
will bet
Oh,
this
man.
hat.
Oh, man. All right, we're going to run it back real quick. You said one of your most memorable moments was St. Louis Anarchy. Why was that memorable?
When I was a teenager, there were a group of kids at my school.
Right.
And they ran a wrestling federation.
Okay.
Every Friday night, I would go down the street from my house, sit in a barn, watch some kids from my high school beat the hell out of each other.
Right.
Now, some of those kids turned out to be fantastic professional wrestlers. And that company morphed into the Lethal Wrestling Alliance, which then morphed into St. Louis Anarchy.
So I know those two companies.
21 years St. Louis Anarchy has been a company, and I have been there all 21 of those years in the crowd watching those moments, dreaming about being in that very ring,
right.
Dreaming about fighting every person on that roster. And someday I will be there.
Now, you said that you had the opportunity. Who was your first match there?
My first match was against two jerks that I hate more than almost anyone other than Sean Valiant, the O'Neill brothers.
Oh, I think I remember that.
And in the first match of my career, which was the weekend before this match, a certain 400-pound monster cracked my ribs.
Oh, man.
So I went into that show with cracked ribs, and when they said, "Hey, Justin, do you want to have a pre-show match today?" I said yes.
You got to.
I taped myself up, and I walked out there, and the O'Neill brothers screwed me.
And that's why you're the best. You went out there, and I mean, you didn't win, but I mean, we already know that you had the cracked ribs. So I mean, that's probably why you didn't win and why the O'Neills took advantage. Now, we know this. Do you have anything to promote upcoming? You said something about Sean Valiant in a match with him, last standing match potentially. What's the deal with that?
Sean just came once again and stuck his nose in my business. You can't see it right here, but he cracked me across the back with a kendo stick. He took my kendo stick and cracked me across the back with it. So I am going to put an end to this, and I have challenged Sean to a last man standing Granite City street fight.
Woo.
No rules, you and me, no interference, no tricks, no nothing, just two guys beating the hell out of each other.
Now, do you have any social medias to promote? Shirts, merchandises, TikToks, dance studios?
You could get you one of these class action t-shirts at the next show for $25. $25, and you can be a reason why IEW is great. Man. I got the TikToks, baby, the King of Thrash, the Instagram, the Facebook, whatever. King of Thrash, STL, you put those things together and you will find me. Find the River Sharks, that's my thrash band. We'll blow your eardrums out.
And I'll make sure I put all of that stuff in the comment section down below and in the description. We're going to run this out just like we always do. Jaysin Static across all social media. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Check me out. Fight Club Wrestling Academy, Facebook, YouTube. Check me out. That's where we're at right now. That's where we're talking at on YouTube. Tell me how much you either dislike or how much you love Jaysin Poole. Is he really the maestro of meat? Is he really the headlock honcho? These are the questions that I really need to know that I didn't get to ask him yet, but maybe we can have him again and ask him about if he really is these. And last but not least, we're going to run it out with the best thing of all. We are 138co.com. That's my website. Check the Jaysin Static merch, the Fight Club merch, and a super secret weapon. You don't know that I have a super secret weapon.
I hadn't heard that.
The 138 streetwear. The 138 streetwear. And Jaysin Poole, little secret to tell you, not very many people know that. Maybe only about 109 people know it. And now you're the 110th.
Hell yeah.
It's wrestling-based streetwear. For the pro wrestler.
That sounds good. I'm a pro wrestler.
You can get some merch on the website.
Let's do it, baby.
Let's go, baby. Jaysin Poole, the headlock honcho. Thank you.
Hell yes, brother.